Hey, what's up, guys? Chevy here. So I just want to go over a few of the fundamentals, 7 actually, for shooting a pistol. Disclaimer: I'm not a professional, not an expert. Just have a little bit of background, some experiences, and I just want to share that with them. You can, take what you want from it if you will. If not, keep it moving. But first thing first, your stance. So you definitely want to have your feet shoulder width apart. You want to have your dominant foot staggered forward, also called the fighting stance, just like you're getting ready to fight. So you want to have that, stance down from the ground up. The next thing, your grip is, I don't know how many grips, but we're just going to talk about 2. We'll talk about the, excuse me, we'll talk about the V grip, and then we'll talk about the cup. Just for the purposes of the video, it is loaded but not racked, also known as Amber Springfield Hellcat. So first we'll go with the V grip. Your dominant hand, make a V, seat it all the way forward, finger outside of the trigger well. Also muzzle awareness, don't point at anything you don't want to destroy. And then your second hand, notice how the thumb is also pointed at the target. Your second hand, you're going to come through your thumb. You want to place it down, creating downward pressure on the thumb that's on the weapon, the firearm, excuse me. Lock out your elbows, point it up and down range. The reason why you do this, lock out the elbows, because it helps on time on target. Recoil helps you get back on target, so you can send the next shot down range. So that's what you want to do. That's the first grip. Second grip is the C grip, or cup grip, excuse me. Cup, hand, same way. See it in the cup. It's like that. I don't like that one because I think that creates a lot of limp, is what a lot of guys call it. Sight alignment. So rear sight aperture, or excuse me, front sight aperture, rear sight aperture. Your sight alignment, you want to point, put that on your target, and then you want to lift it up to where you can line up the rear sight aperture with it. Your sight picture. Now the biggest thing that people do, we call it chasing the black. So you got your target down range, and then you're shooting, your sights are blurry, and you're looking at the target and you're chasing the black. So you want to focus on the front sight, rear sight aperture, right? And that half moon to where it's just enough light between the two, and your target should be a little blurry. Your sight should be crystal clear. That way you don't chase the black. Just try it out. Breathing control. Okay, so your breathing control, you want to shoot when you're at your natural breath, at the bottom of your natural breath. So like if I'm talking now, and then that's like a deep breath, and as I'm exhaling all the way, I want to fire at the bottom of that breath. That's your natural breath. Your heart isn't beating really crazy. If you're holding your breath for too long and you haven't fired your shot, you'll notice your weapon starts to bounce because your heart just feels like it's moving your entire body. Reset, go again, okay? Trigger control, so it's part of your finger, right? You put the trigger just on the small part of the finger, and you want to pull straight back. The reason why is you put too much finger, is you notice how I pull, my hand goes, your weapon's gonna go this way. And if you're a left-handed, you're firing the weapon, it's gonna go the opposite way. You put too little, you pull it, it's gonna go that way. So you wanna put just in the middle of your front part of your finger. This is super unprofessional, by the way. So part of your finger, and you wanna pull straight back, and it should be a surprise. You focus on all the other fundamentals, and you're pulling, bang, shot goes off. Don't jerk, keep there's a follow through, right? Just like basketball, right? So whenever I shoot, I want to keep my eye on the target, still on my front sight, rear sight aperture lined up. My sight picture is still the same. Reset, put another shot down range maybe, right? So that's called the fall through. So you want to keep everything still engaged. You don't want to reset every time. And then the last thing is basically consistent practice. Doing all those things over and over again as many times, much as you can. So again, it's not in depth. I'm not a pro. That's just your quick basic fundamentals. You can play the video back wherever you will. This is super professional. I'm still gonna post it anyways. Yeah. Stay frosty, stay vigilant.